Well, we didn't know any of our data. So we would classify a good day or a bad day based off of qualitative measures. If something broke down, if we were late, if we had to work extra time, if there was a quality or safety defect. And we didn't really have a numerical context to that. We didn't have okay, here's what our goal was, here was what our output was, or what it was intended to be, and then didn't have the ability to understand reason codes, etc. Yeah, we picked one plant that had the support system in place, and we did one plant, then moved it to a second plant, and then as we purchased plants, we would move it into another facility one by one. And then also had a mindset that was open to change and to accepting. So we didn't want to go to a facility that was either in upheaval or wasn't stable, and then had some kind of distraction or resistance. So we would start usually in a site that we knew would be more accommodating to the startup. It's always fulfilling whenever you hear or see somebody using the data to talk about change or to communicate data. So it's always very fulfilling to me to walk down the hall in our Atlanta facility and see people with the dashboards on their screen, to see people pulling charts, referencing. I got a text this morning from our continuous improvement senior manager communicating an item about OEE, and that's how it's embedded itself into our culture. The first thing that comes to mind is we do what's called a discovery, and it's 2 weeks every fall at each site, and it encompasses the CI director, the local CI manager, usually the plant manager, and myself and a couple other support. We go to the site and we spend 2 weeks deep dive through analysis and basically asking ourselves the question, how can we improve? What are initiatives for next year? So I'll give you an example for our Columbus, Georgia facility. We ran the downtime reports. We quantified those across weekly, monthly, and yearly. We saw where our highest downtime was, and then we went and studied the process. And in the case of Columbus, on a specific line, we had what was called waiting on cook downtime, where we were waiting on an item to cook. So we then studied that, what's the item that is the most of that downtime? And then we said, okay, our potatoes are the item that is taking us a long time to cook. We then took that item and we said, why? Kind of continued back until we saw that we needed to cut the potatoes into smaller pieces. We then put a capital project together to get a piece of equipment to cut the potatoes into small cubes or slices. We quantified how much time that would save. We then did a plant trial, and now we have the equipment ordered and we're waiting for it to arrive so we can implement that, all based off this data analysis, to where we say we can improve our outputs or our efficiencies if we reduce waiting on cook, which is basically the size of the potatoes and how long it takes us to cook those. And so the top left, which is going to be a little hard to visualize, that's our Nashville facility. It has 5 lines. It's running 2 of those lines today. So it starts by giving me a quick reference to what they're running, if they've gotten started on time, if there's any major, concerns or issues. Right now they have 1 line that's green and 1 line that's red. If I saw that was concerning, especially as the day progressed, it may proactively cause me to reach out to the respective manager and just say, hey, is everything okay? Is there anything that you need support with? The bottom left is the Columbus facility. It has 2 really high volume production lines. They're running a plant trial today. So it lets me see, okay, have they gotten started on a plant trial for a customer? We have a customer on site that's visiting. And so it lets me see, okay, without intruding upon them and saying, hey, what's going on, gives me a quick reference. The top right or the side right is our Atlanta facility. It has 6 production lines. It has 2 production rooms. And I'm able to look and see what's going on from their respective production lines. We then couple that with a camera system at all of our sites. So like I can go, if I see that one of these lines is having something going on and I'm like, okay, are they running? Are they not running? Have they had some issue? I can go and pull up the camera and be able to see, oh, okay, I see it's running. I see that maintenance is over there, and then I can kind of stay back from it. It looks like they're working on it. They have the right resources. Or, oh, there looks to be something that's concerning here. Do we need to have some greater involvement into a specific area? Understand our business more thoroughly. Prevent emotion or perception. So it gives us more facts and data. Everyone wants to be successful, and everyone wants to achieve their goals, and we need to solve our goals quickly and the first time. And data in our world is critical to solving the right problem, the right time first, versus thinking that the solution is something else and spending resource time around something that may not be the overall root cause.